Sometimes you can be with a great person, but there are things about their past that give you concern. How do you know if these things are something to worry about or if you're freaking out for no reason? If you constantly feel like you're worrying about something in your relationship, it can take up way too much of your energy. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 things about your partner's past you shouldn't worry about and 3 things that you maybe want to keep your eye on. And stay tuned until the end to get free access to my relationship repair guide to start repairing your relationship now if you need to. I'm Nicole Moore, celebrity love coach and founder of Love Works, and I've helped women all across the globe get the love that they deserve and navigate all their worries in the process. Here's thing number 1 you shouldn't worry about when it comes to your partner's past. If they cheated in the past and learned the lessons and feel remorse and have come to their own conclusion before meeting you that they'll never go down that road again, and it's been many years since they cheated. Cheating can be a concern, of course, but I don't believe that the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater, is true in all cases. Sometimes people cheat in the past and go through their own journey of self-healing to recognize the inner healing they needed to do to become a faithful person, and they do it. If your partner admits that they cheated, especially if it was a very long time ago, and clearly shows you that they did the inner work to change the behavior, then you probably don't need to worry that they'll always cheat again. Thing number 2 you should not worry about from your partner's past is alcohol or drug use / partying in the past if there was no true addiction and the person is exhibiting 0 signs of addictive behavior in the present. I binge drank to the point of blacking out every night in college. Today, I barely drink and can go months on end without touching a sip of alcohol. For many people, partying or the use of substances is for a period in time, usually youth or college age, and not at all a reflection of who that person is today. If your partner had a hard partying past, but is healthy and happy today, there is truly no need to worry about what they did in Cabo during spring break. The 3rd thing you shouldn't worry about from your partner's past is the amount of sexual partners they have had. I personally believe that couples should never discuss their number of previous sexual partners with the other person because it's very easy for the mind to get involved and make up assumptions, and once the number is heard, it can never be unheard. If your partner has had a lot of sexual partners, that does not mean they will find you inadequate, but many people worry about that once they hear their partner's number and it's significantly higher than theirs. Or there can also be judgment about a lower number. The truth is, unless it's something pathological like a sex addiction, the number of partners someone has had previously does not matter. So it's best to not even ask for the number or to let go of worry about it if you do. Now, here are 3 things you should worry about. The first thing to worry about is if your partner cheated on someone and they blame the other person for the reason that they cheated, or if the cheating was in the recent past or even with you. If your partner makes excuses about why they cheated, shows no signs of actually having healed the behavior, or has cheated recently, it's very unlikely that that person has actually healed what caused them to cheat in the first place, and they might even do it to you. My personal belief is that people cheat because they're unable to regulate their emotions or upset without engaging in harmful behavior or using someone else to make them feel better. So if you're dating someone who has been unfaithful in the past and you notice they still avoid emotions, they can't regulate emotions, or they're avoidant, that's probably something you should worry about. Thing number 2 you should worry about is any addiction in any form that they haven't fully healed or are still in recovery from. If someone isn't fully healed from whatever drove them to become an addict in the first place, you should be worried about their past because it's likely that that person may relapse over and over again until they reach full healing. Thing number 3 you should worry about is money mindset or debt or bankruptcy in the past that is not dealt with well. So how someone has dealt with money in the past can often be an indicator of how they'll deal with money in the future, because most people don't work on their money mindset or even question their thinking around money. In some cases, people do change their spending or faulty money behavior and learn from past mistakes. But finances can be an area where poor behavior sticks around for the long haul. So if you notice that your partner hasn't really changed their thinking around money, even if their financial situation has improved from the past, That's something you should probably be worried about. Now, here's why worry is so damaging to a relationship. The problem with worry is that it talks to us all day long in our head and tells us all day long that we should be afraid. So we end up having more of a relationship with the worry voice in our head than we do with our partner. And by the time we go to talk to our partner about our fears, we're all keyed up with anxiety and we're in fight or flight mode. And by then, the conversation usually does not go well. When you're afraid of your partner on some level because of something in their past, it can be really hard to be truly intimate and close with them because worry is always telling you to pull back just in case you get hurt. This leads to the other person feeling distance from you or unable to fully get into your heart. And if your partner is trustworthy and you're always worried, eventually it starts to wear on your partner and make them want to give up because there's a feeling of, I'm not even doing anything wrong right now, and yet my partner doesn't trust me. So if after watching this video, you now realize that the things you were worried about from your partner's past aren't real issues, make a decision to let the worry go and be in the relationship. You'll get further faster by choosing to be love than by choosing fear. And of course, if you now realize, wait a minute, my concerns about my partner's past are valid, make a decision to have a real and loving conversation with them about it. The Relationship Repair Guide, which is a free gift below, will help you with that now. Did you like this video? If so, please like it here or leave me a comment and make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.